brought on the right sales reps, and the sales reps working with the salespeople did a very good job of penetrating that engineering market for new construction. And that is where the growth really came from, was in the new construction side of the business. So that was very successful.
Was there any special region that adopting a gearless direct drive motor for micro-air? Because they are very new. I think it's not easy to change a major component to the new type. So, do you know any background of them?
No, the market for motors is going to gearless motors. It's going to direct drive motors. ECM motors are growing every day. The market for ECM motors is growing. Mm-hmm. And people are trying to make permanent magnet motors, electronically commutated motors. Mm-hmm. And so going out and introducing the transverse flux DC brushless motor was everyone wanted something different. The marketplace really accepted it without very much rejection. The marketplace, the engineers were aware that DC motor technology was improving, it was growing, and they were very excited about the performance of the fans and being able to develop a high level of torque to drive a fan without having a gearbox, eliminating all the maintenance problems, all that. Yeah, it went over very well. The customers were very excited about that. It was not a difficult concept to promote to the marketplace. The bigger problem is that over time, there have been a lot of failures with the macro-air product line. The microprocessors for the main part, not the motors themselves. The motors are great. The motors that they use, the DC brushless motors are solid. They don't fail. But the microprocessors have had a lot of problems. Both the microprocessors that they source from ETM and the microprocessors they source from the other company. And macro-air had very little control over the companies that were manufacturing the microprocessors. They didn't own the technology. They didn't own the rights to the technology. They didn't know how to fix the problems, troubleshoot the problems. And macro-air was at the mercy of the people who were making the microprocessors to fix the problem. And it still is a huge problem for macro-air to try to fix that. And I don't think they know how to, and I don't think that they've done it yet. It's too bad, because the product was doing so well in the marketplace, and everybody liked it. They wanted it, but that was a disconnect that macro-air had with that technology. So that's kind of the downside of it. From that perspective. And then the other thing macro-air did last year is they changed the way they were going to market, and they, instead of working through regional managers and the regional managers managing their representatives and distribution network, they decided to go with a more vertical market focus or channel focus. I guess it would say more of a vertical market focus in their sales effort. And I think that also was a mistake, and I think that also has caused them problems with their customers and with giving them adequate support and confidence that the customers need.
Okay, I got the point.